Hi, I'm Ashlyn from Hook Security, and welcome to Template Teardown. This is where we share phishing test campaigns, ideas, and inspirations, all powered by insights from our platform. Let's dive in. Finance phishing emails are basically those sneaky messages that try to take your sensitive information. They pretend to be from your bank, credit card company, or some money-related type of service to make them seem legit. So we're going to go ahead and show you a couple of financial templates in our platform that are super tricky. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first email that we're going to be starting with that we have in our library is a Venmo banking transfer. And this one is insane. It's gotten a 7% fail rate with organizations that have received it. Here we can see they're asking them to see the banking transfers, click into these links, but unfortunately it's coming from a malicious source. So you definitely want to make sure that you're looking at some key components. So as you guys are going and creating different templates to send out, always think about things that might prompt your team to click. That's going to help you get really creative. The next template that we're going to be taking a look at is from Binance. So it deals with cryptocurrency. Now, with this email, we're going to go ahead and look at a registration confirmation. Here, this would be something that a user would receive after they sign up to create a new account. So it's going to ask them to verify their email, click in on that link. And because of that urgency, you want to get into your new account. We've seen significant fail percentages on this with, 27.3% fail rate, which is just insane. Now, with these emails, when you're creating these, definitely think about urgency, when they're receiving it, the types of solutions that they use. So even if they're not very into cryptocurrency or anything like that, you can still mimic this style of email with other types of brands that are out there. The next email we're going to be taking a look at is from Credit Karma, and just about everybody out there has heard of Credit Karma. So as you can imagine, we got a lot of clicks on this email. Now, with Credit Karma, we're going to talk about a tax return rejection notification. It's going to let them know that their tax return was rejected by the IRS. And as we can see, yet again, this is just creating that urgency. Everybody wants their taxes to come around tax time. So frantically, they might be thinking, oh no, let's click into this. Let's see what happens. Let's resolve the issue. And so those are going to be a lot of things that you'll see in common with these phishing tactics that are out here. They just really create that sense of urgency. Now, not only can you send out emails that mimic a particular company, but we also recommend getting creative with things like internal spoofs. So one thing that we've actually done that has gone really well and you can easily create on your own is an email that looks like it's coming from someone like HR, human resources, asking for sensitive information. Now, the ones that we have in our platform are pretty plain, because we want people to build these out, throw in signatures, throw in whatever it might be. So as you're creating these emails to send out to your team, think about the different ways that you can make it look super realistic, because unfortunately the bad guys that are out there are going to do whatever they can to get somebody to click. And we want to do those same things so users can be aware of what to look out for and what to not interact with. Believe it or not, when we get really customized with internal spoof emails, you see a lot of interactions. On this email alone, throughout all of the different customizations people might have done, we've had over 2,000 plus interactions with this email. That includes clicking on it, entering sensitive information. So it can be a really great tactic to use if you're trying to prepare your team. Now, the last email that we're going to be taking a look at today is going to be a Gusto email. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Gusto, they do a lot of things with payroll and HR. So even if you're not thinking that this relates to you, think about the companies that you use, because you can supplement those in as well. Here, we're letting them know that this is how they're going to be receiving their payment. So they're going to want to sign in and create an account. That's how they're going to get their money. Unfortunately, this is just a phishing email though, so people should be aware of what to look out for before interacting. This one, as we can see again, it's dealing with money, and that gets people moving, has a 14.4% fail rate. These scammers use all kinds of different tactics to scare your team into divulging their sensitive information. So these templates could all be really great starting points for everyone. It's going to reiterate those things that employees should do, like hover over those links. Don't click anything that you're unsure about, and make sure to double check the simplest things like grammatical errors, all to make sure that they're safe. So by providing these templates to your team, you'll make sure that they're equipped with the tools needed to not fall for these tricky financial situations in the future. Thanks for joining today's episode of Template Teardown, and we hope to see you next time.